All right, so last we're gonna go ahead and apply some of our vegetation to our actual drawing, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead and label my drawing. You do not have to, but I'm going to label it as foreground, large, middle ground, this is my horizon line here. Okay, so this is kind of my background. Small, okay. And so I'm going to do this, you're gonna do this probably on both sides of your drawing. I'm gonna just keep it to one. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is following this general rule here of how to, let me see if I can get y'all on here a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Of where to put stuff, like how large to make it. I am going to sketch out this side of the tree, or sorry, this side of my landscape, and then I'll probably do a little bit on this side. I'm not really sure how much time I will have, okay? So let's say for the landscaping that your client requested that they want really large trees. I'm gonna sketch mine out very quickly. You do not have to do this along with me. I just wanna share with you where it goes, okay? So for a tree that's in the foreground, I'm gonna start it sort of at the bottom of my paper. I'm gonna make it large and in charge because it's in the foreground, okay? And I am going to draw it quickly, okay? And make it branch outward and upward. Okay, erasing part of my building that it goes in front of. Okay, raggedy cloud shapes, raggedy cloud shapes. And this essentially is what I have right now for my general tree shape. Okay, so this is large and in charge. This is in the foreground. It's almost bigger than my property itself. Okay, so this is something that is literally right in front of my viewpoint. Okay, the middle ground, you're gonna make your vegetation comparable or the right size in proportion to whatever it is you're drawing around it. Let's say you want like a bush or something in front of this side of the house. You're gonna make it the size, you're gonna make it in proportion to the house itself. Okay, so if the bush only comes up halfway on your property here, that's what you're gonna do. All right, let's say you want another tree, I don't know, that's like right in front of this house here. Let's say you want it to like right to the side of the doorway. I don't know why you would want that, but that's okay. Maybe it's what somebody wants. I'm gonna draw it so it's the right size in relation to the building, okay? Because it's right next to the building. So I am going to really quickly sketch that in. Okay, this represents my middle ground. So my middle ground vegetation is going to be the right size in relation to my building. A little bit less detail, okay, because it's not right in front of us. Okay. And then last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and create some of my trees or whatever vegetation in the background, all right? So let's say I have, I don't know, like a forest. This is like in a forest area or something, okay? I'm gonna make these small. They're gonna have less detail. I'm only gonna see really the overall shape of it, okay? So let's say I have forest of trees. You're just basically gonna see the overall shape of the leaf canopy. You're really not gonna see a whole lot of detail, just general shapes of things. Okay. So just to review real quick, when you are sketching any of your landscaping, you want to think about it in terms of, is it part of the foreground? Am I going to make it large? large and in charge because it's right in front of me with lots of detail. Is it part of the middle ground? Most people's structures are in the middle ground, so you're going to have a little bit less detail. The size of your vegetation, whether it's bushes, trees, any number of different things, palm trees, are going to be comparable to the building itself. And then your background. Okay, your background area here is going to be all kinds of overall shapes of things. They're going to be small, probably right along the horizon line, and you're just basically going to see the shape of it. Okay, really lots of less detail on that. Okay, so give that a shot.